Hello. Let's spend a few minutes waiting for people. I hope you can hear me well. I hope you guys have amazing weather because I live in London and it's raining. It was absolutely sunny and amazing a few weeks in a row. It was so weird. It's so warm. It was, and now it's, yeah, how it is. Okay, let's start. This is my first live video ever, and I would love to make it more like recurring event so I can share my experience. I can review multiple AI tools or just tools for designers, especially, and also can help designers to understand how to review design objectively, unbiasedly. And this is like the reason why I have this live today. And basically, welcome to everyone to the first ever live UX in the wild. And the goal of this live is, first of all, for us to review new AI tools that can help us to create something new, create in a different way, help us designers. And also, second goal of this meeting is to review design objectively and learn how to do it. And goal number three is actually to train our visual skills because it's more like AI is the best metaphor. When you train data, you need to show LLM as many similar objects as possible. It's like you need to review 100 of different buttons so you can create any possible variation of your button. So the same, you need to review designs, good designs. And yeah, the quality is the best. This is why we will review design objectively and we'll try to understand whether it is design good or can be improved. And if the design good, you can also just rely on this tool, rely on the design and use it as a reference in your future design work. Okay, so as I mentioned before, on my post, on my Instagram account, like everywhere, today I'm going to review Vercel. Actually, not Vercel, I will review V0. This is the tool that can help us to generate UI. And to be honest, this tool is really impressive. This is the reason why we'll learn how to use Vercel, and it's not paid promotion at all. I just was impressed how Vercel can empower us. And this like AI tool that can be used for designers by designers for generating some really fast wireframes or some indie tiny companies who don't have design team or maybe who don't have an engineer who can prompt and just generate and create their own interface. And it would be super simple and fast for people. But whether it would be simple, we will do the design review and use the checklist. The checklist that I'm going to use, you can find on the description of this live video. And feel free to download. I also have this checklist next to me. I will use it and I will also check all things during our review. But first of all, let's talk about Vercel and yeah, I'll share my screen. So now we can start. Okay, let's repeat the entire screen. Okay, nice. I hope you can see my screen share. So first of all, Vercel, V0 by Vercel. This is the AI tool that can help generate UI by prompting. And this is this is the exact landing page that they use. And basically, you can see that the landing page is pretty straightforward. The first thing that you can see is actually prompt. But let's go further. I actually logged in, and after I logged in, I found another page like that. And to start our design review, if you open the checklist that I provided on the link, again, on the description of this live, you can find a link to Gumroad, and you can find this checklist. First is about context and positioning. Actually, before starting design review, whether you're reviewing competitors, someone else's design, or reviewing references, you need to understand the context and positioning of the tool. Because even if you're reviewing competitors, they might have different positioning. This is why, like, we all used to use, like many of us, love get inspiration by looking through competitors. And this is why you must to understand the context of the product you're reviewing. So first of all, what's the core value proposition for the product? It's actually empower designers and developers and helping to produce UI using natural language. And you can see, yeah, you can just prompt something. And who are the target users? They're actually designers or front-end engineers or people who need, like, entrepreneurs who need to create their digital product, whether it's website, yeah, some people who would like to use no-code tools. What's the problem does the product solve? It actually eliminates the gap between ideas and implementation, and making UI generation really fast and accurate. I hope it's accurate. And does the design reflect the product's positioning? Yes, it's like clean, minimalistic, and you can see that it's pretty straightforward. Whether it is landing page or this page, you see the input where you can start using like to prompt, and it's super straightforward, I guess. And what's the primary use case supported? It's actually to generate MVP of the product, or like full-size product, or as you can see, some specific components that you can copy, clone for your own product. So it's super cool, I guess. And now we need to continue working with the checklist. Actually, to start continue working, we need to understand the main flow. And based on the product context and positioning, I understand that the main flow might be create a first landing page, or like create your first digital product, and then deploy it, see how it looks on the as a real website that you can interact with, and then tweak the prompt, and maybe deploy again. So this is like the main flow in my head, but I'm happy to explore other flows if you think that they have other users' journey, like main flows, golden flows. Drop a comment on chat, and maybe next video I will explore this flow. Why I decided to start with the flows? Basically, to review design, you need to understand the flow, the beginning and the end of user journey. And you need to understand what exact flow you would like to test and analyze, because if you start analyzing everything, many products may have like hundreds of different flows based on different users, different user persona, different edge case. And you always need to start with one flow and start reviewing flow like thoroughly, or like whatever you have, whether you have time for it. And for me, if I'm going to review the entire product, entire V0, it will probably take a few days to thoroughly review everything. And we don't have such luxury. And I will try to review the entire product and do the final scoring during the next half an hour. So it will be, hopefully it will be a really short live. So we'll see. So let's start with our main flow. Let's start prompting. Before this live, I thought that let's generate something simple, but not simple as landing page, because landing page is pretty straightforward and it's boring. Let's start with something that can be simple but a bit more complex. Let it be create a UI or to-do list. And to give more context to LLM and to give more context to V0, let's also include some specific flows. Like, okay, it's to-do UI for to-do lists. Sorry. And basically, the main flow for to-do list, the main actions for to-do list is to create a list and add different, not items, but lines. Delete them. Then be able to check them. Maybe not check, maybe cross. Okay. Okay, let's specify. A user can add different lines, delete them, and be able to cross them. We'll see. Not lines, it's tasks, actually. Lines would be too ambiguous for the LLM. Yeah, you see, every time when you use AI tool and prompt, you need to be able to understand how AI can actually understand your natural language, because natural language might be a bit ambiguous. As you can see, in my head, it was lines, but LM might identify lines as something like that, like dividers or just a line. And here is the task. And yeah, sorry, it's not my native language. So yeah, I'm trying to do my best. Okay, accept. So you see, I expected to system start prompting right away, but they show that I need to accept terms. But it's weird because I should have accept terms when I sign up. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, so it's generating, as you can see. They already show preview. Oh, that's pretty fast. And they also changed the interface. You can see at the beginning, I expected that they will show the preview on the previous page, because it's more like when I use ChatGPT, they also have something like input in the middle of the screen, and they use the same screen to continue communicating with me and show the result after generating. But here they open up something new page with different layout. I might say it was not that disturbing, but it's not what I expected. Maybe it's not too bad though. And as you can see, they already generated everything. And let's see if it can actually work. Task number 1. Task number 2. And task number 3. It's, as you can see, it's actually working. Oh, that's fun. So they generated everything that I asked them to do. And also it's nice that they showed what exact prompt I use at the beginning with my some sort of avatar. It's default avatar. I can see that they also have community library projects feedback. That's actually nice. And they already created a project and named my project like default, using default name. Nice. I can have all chats. Oh, okay. Anyway, I really like that it took 3 seconds. Oh, they actually show how long was it for generation. And they also describe what exact things they did. So I assume they also have some sort of educational moment for users, so they can read what exact terms LLM use to explain what action was done. So user maybe can use the same information, same terms to specify something for LLM. Oh, they actually did an empty state when we didn't have any tasks. So I haven't asked for it, but they generated it. So I guess it's good. Uh, I mean, many designers just keep forgetting about all edge cases and non-ideal flows. So it's nice. I really like that they also limited me. So they're pushing me to buy, upgrade my plan. So we'll see. Okay, so I'm pretty satisfied with what I can see, but let's make it a bit more complex. What about if we add section for to-do lists? Okay, let's make it straightforward. Add sections for my tasks and tasks to be. Oh, I would like to have drag and drop. I need to be able to drag and drop, drag and drop my tasks between sections. Also, I can create multiple sections. So you can see it's like as an MVP, this design can work. Of course, I can specify what exact color, what exact button it can be shown, and maybe I can also work out of it and add placeholders specific, or maybe generate some images to make it more fancy. But as you can see, it took 3 seconds to generate first MVP product that can actually work. I haven't designed anything. I haven't write a line of code and it generated everything. So as a future, as a thing that can help us to wireframe some ideas really fast and try these ideas on real users, maybe, it's pretty impressive. I mean, time to market is pretty impressive. But we'll see how it goes with task management board. That's actually nice. Okay, so I can have sections, and it took, why they say it took 3 seconds to thought for 3 seconds. Okay, generated, probably it took longer to generate. Okay, so it's basically worked with code files. That's nice. Let's play with to do, in progress, and done. What else can we do? Backlog. Create a section, add a task. Task 1. And oh, I can drag and drop, but it's a bit more complex to drag. Okay. So as you can see, there is more. I should have been more specified probably on being able to drag and drop, because actually I can drag, but I cannot drop into other sections. So sad. Let's try to fix it. Fix the why fix? Moving task. Grab a task by group, handle, and drag to another section. I don't know why, but they explained that I actually can grab and can move, but maybe it's the reason of the maybe it's because of the preview I cannot drag. Let's see. Maybe if I add a new task, I will be able. Oh, I start typing. Can you see? I start typing and it shows in every input here. That's so weird. Oh yeah, you can see. If you have at least one task in the section, you can drag it and drop it. Yeah. And if there is no task, you cannot. Okay, whatever. Works perfectly well. Let's try to delete. It is. It is working. Perfect. Okay, regarding the navigation and everything, um, it's quite straightforward. I really like that I actually can report that something is not right with the prompt. I will not focus on it because it's not the flow, the main flow for me. But I can review the code. I wish I have more knowledge whether it is code generated perfectly well for me as an engineer, but I don't care right now. It's more about me getting the final product right now. So, okay, let's analyze what else I can do. Okay, once I generated everything and I'm happy with the result, I am, let's publish it. To be honest, this is what I expected, deploy button. I know that some products use publish as a call to action for this kind of platforms that can help you to generate or create something. But we have deploy. So we'll see how it goes. I click on deploying and it started deploying. So this is what I expected. You can see they also allow me to see the real website. So I can use my own custom domain if I have it. I don't. But they also show that something is going on the background. So it's not like absolutely blank, empty page, infinite loading. They actually show the progress. Yeah, I have no idea when I will be able to play with the real product, but still, I have feedback from the system that something is going on. And if you saw previous steps, if you have played on your own, actually, have you played with V0 before? Please drop your thoughts in the comment section because I'm really curious how many designers are aware about this product and have played with this product because it's really fun. Okay, we done. I have a website. I have URL I can use to play with this thing. And let's click on visit site. Oh, it's nice. Okay, let's see how it goes. It will be just random things just to test it. Let's see. Nope, still cannot drag and drop it randomly. Can cross it, can delete it, can delete the section, can add the section. Let's check the responsiveness. Oh, that's actually work. Let's try different products. Okay, this is mobile version. It's pretty nice actually. Drag and drop is challenging here. Okay, it can be fixed. What else can we have? iPad Pro. Okay, so no drag and drop, but it might be in an inspector issue as well. And let it be just responsive. The most popular sizes. It's actually nice. So yeah, as you can see, I spent less than half an hour to create a product that can actually work. I also have my own, not my, I have an URL I can use to demo this product to share it. And I guess this is like, maybe it feels like a new era for product building things because you can have no code, zero code products that can help you to build something really fast. Uh, I'm not saying that AI is going to substitute us as designers or engineers, but it is really close to take a lot of routine tasks or some tasks. And I mean, you can see I spent less than half an hour to generate task management board. But yeah, it's about fun. So I analyzed, I played with the core feature of this V0 by Vercel, and now it's the time for us to start reviewing and do use the checklist to review the design of this feature of this product. As I mentioned, you can find the checklist on the description of this live video. And I already previewed product context, positioning, and I'm planning to continue with this checklist and check everything that feels weird, and mark everything that feels weird and check everything that is okay and absolutely satisfying. And I will scorecard to understand my impression on this, the impression of me playing with this V0 product. And I might say that final scorecard is actually a really helpful thing because you score each of this section from 1 to 5. That also can help you to understand what information or what section of the product you can use in the future if you're looking for references, if you use this checklist for competitor analysis. Because basically, if you saw that information architecture is 0, in the future, after 1 year of you doing your job, you might go back to this product to analyze it and understand that you might actually don't use information architecture from this product because you marked it 0 in the past. It's just an example. So yeah, let's start analyzing. And actually, when I finish with analyzing this product and doing this design review, I will add the link to the field checklist on this video as well in the description. So after I finish with the live streaming, if you need my final scorecard in my comments, please go back to this recording and check the link. So, okay, let's start. I hope you open the checklist. If not, I will say everything out loud. User journey. Let's start with the user journey. Primary task easy to discover and complete. Just to mention, actually, yes, was really easy to find and complete. So check. And even after I signed up, I also were able to start the main task, start generating the app, the page. So yeah, I will check this as done. And if the user guided logically through flows, onboarding, checkout, etc. I might say that I haven't seen onboarding here, and it's a good thing actually, because sometimes having tiny models everywhere is annoying. So I understand why they don't have an onboarding, like this popular thing with onboarding, because they made it straightforward. You just prompt, and the only thing that you need to have is the input field, and they did it really well. So I might say check for if the user guided logically through flows. Yes, I was guided logically. Next one is other unnecessary steps or friction points. Actually, there was one unnecessary point. They could have fixed it. Is when I just opened the page after I signed up, they asked me additionally to consent privacy policy and terms of use. So this thing can be, be different because I already signed up. So I might being already agreed to with all this policy and things, but I'm not their designer, so they might have some complications and ideas why they did it. Okay, navigation system, menu, breadcrumbs, back actions, intuitive and consistent. I might say yes, but at the same time, I wonder if I can roll back to the previous version. Yeah, I can actually. This is really nice. So yes, I can go back. I understand that I can jump between code and preview. I also can see the prompt that I used before and this dialogue between me systems. So yes, I can see it. Empty states, error, and edge cases thoughtfully handled. I haven't seen any edge cases yet because I haven't explored the flow that thoroughly yet. But I haven't seen empty states because everything was pretty in motion. And also, I might say that there was no errors, so it's a good sign. I mean, so I will not check this point, but ideally, when you review thoroughly, for example, sign up, you might have some edge cases, error states appears, but I'm not going to do this kind of stuff just to save some time. And then we go to usability heuristics by Jakob Nielsen's. And I might say it's the most helpful, not framework, but things that it can use during design review, because they're actually reliable and they're essential when you design, review someone's design, do competitor analysis, just enjoy someone's work. These heuristics actually can help you a lot. And even during your work with your engineer, you also can use these heuristics just to help yourself to think about your design, to make it better, to make your design better and engineers friendly first. So let's start with this UX heuristics. Visibility of system status. Yes, I was informed that something is going on the background. I saw loaders. I saw that system generated something. So I might say that visibility is good, actually. I'm not like um, just stuck in the middle of nothing. I understood what is going to happen. Match between system and real world. Yeah, language was actually familiar with me. I pretty understand what's going on, but uh, I am a bit, I might say that I'm advanced user of this kind of platforms. This is why this language is pretty familiar to me. But I might say that, okay, if I imagine that I'm the first time user of the AI generator things and UI interfaces, AI generator of the UI interfaces actually, then deploy is pretty unfamiliar for me. Fork, without me being able to read this tooltip that is create a copy, it wouldn't be that helpful for me. Download code preview integration is pretty understandable. Prompt, yeah, it's pretty popular here. Yeah, the rest of the interface is, I might say, pretty obvious. But if you found something that feels not that commonly used by other users, not advanced users, please drop a comment and yeah, I will review them and we'll try to, make next review a bit better. Because yeah, I'm biased. I'm an advanced user, and sometimes I might forget how it was at the beginning of my career. For example, when I start reviewing things. And yeah, I'm also working in the AI company. This is why I know half of these things, and I remember them, and I know them, and I use them. Okay, so match between system and real world. Check. User control and freedom. Yeah, I might say that I can undo, I can go back, I can delete and cancel things. So I do have control, but I'm not going to check like whether I can stop generate. Oh, let's start. Uh, fix. And yeah, I can stop generation, but it's not stopping. Oh, but I might say that, yeah, I do have control. Consistency and standards. I can understand that all patterns that were used on this page, on this product, it is pretty commonly used in many other products. So I might say that it is consistent. Patterns are, yeah, like everywhere. So it's even good. Error prevention. Um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that I would be able to try and test this part here again, time-wise. So I will keep it unchecked because I haven't tried to fix any errors. Recognition rather than recall. Yeah, actually, I can recognize everything and it's pretty straightforward. I understand how to use this button. I can understand how to use deploy button. I can understand what's going after I deploy something. So yeah, I can recognize and it's easy to recall. But again, I might say that I'm an advanced user, so I'm not sure how other people will react on all these elements on the interface. Flexibility and efficiency of use. Yes, it was pretty efficient. Like a few seconds to generate the MVP of the product. That's really nice. And as a power user, I am supported. I actually saw Help Center somewhere. So I believe that I would be able to read more about the product and learn how to use it. Yeah, probably. Yeah, there is library probably. Oh yeah, and Help Center. So it's nice. Aesthetic and minimalistic design. Minimalistic is questionable, I might say, because minimalism is something that very arbitrary. So aesthetic, yes, this is the interface area like black and white, dull design. Yeah, like it. And help user recognize, diagnose, and recover from errors. I haven't seen any errors, so I cannot say if this thing can actually work here. But I might say that I will be able to go back into version. So it's some sort of error prevention if my prompt went wrong. Okay, help and documentation. As I mentioned, I can find help and documentation button, so it is really helpful. Let's go to the next section. Information architecture and content. Is the content organized logically? I might say yes, because I have side panel that's full of really helpful links, and I can see my project, my avatar there. So it's logical there. And also, I have the bigger part of the layout just for the preview and me working with the code. So I might say that content organized logically because the most work for me is to preview my work and prompt, and I can access it easily. So that's good. Our categories are labeled user-friendly and jargon-free. Not sure that 4 can deploy are that jargon-free, but I might say that the rest of it is pretty user-friendly. But if you guys have the other like comments and feeling, please drop a comment because I also then going to review your comments and try to adjust my review checklist outcome. Or maybe we will go deeper into this checklist and how to review design if we are disagree. Our categories are labeled user-friendly. Yes. Our pages, titles, and headlines helpful and scannable. Let's jump and try. But I would say that I will not go deeper because basically I am reviewing only main flow and I lost. And how to use and all this stuff, yeah, it's pretty obvious. So check. Are call to actions clearly worded and well placed? Yes, it was easy to find. Is important information prioritized visually? Yes, my important information is here, and also the preview and code itself. And everything labeled and pretty clear. Visual design and layout. It's the next section. So is there a clear visual hierarchy guiding attention? Yes, definitely yes, because it was easier for me to find the first input, sign up, and then start prompting here. So I might say that yes, it is. Is the use of colors, typography, spacing consistent and intentional? Yes, definitely yes. And yeah, as I said before, I love dull design. Black and white, this is design that I really like. And actually on PolyAI, our interface right now is black and white. Actually, I work on PolyAI. I know myself. So yes, typography and everything consistent, readable, scannable. It is consistent, really. You can see they use the same font, almost the same sizes. They are contrast to each other, but at the same time, they are readable even on the gray background. So it is nice. Are elements aligned and spaced consistently? I might say yes. The proximity law work really well here. I mean, guys who design here, they're really skilled. And the proximity for every component, every group of components is absolutely justified. I haven't checked all platform, but here on the main flow, it looks really well and it works very well. I haven't had been confused. So check. Does the visual design align? Oh, does the visual design support the content? not distracted from it. Yes, content. I can see the content and everything super cool. I would say that it's a bit hard to read if you have only 4 to 5 words in the line. But I might say I use not the biggest laptop, and also I can just close the sidebar. So in this case, it's easier to read. But I might say that the size of the chat bar is not that big if I'm prefer reading. But again, I'm here not to read. I'm here to generate the code and create the MVP of the product. So it is okay, but I must say it's not 5. It's probably 4, but we'll see. Does the visual style reflect the brand identity? Coming back to their landing page, I might say that yes, it's absolutely close. Like they're the same group, same brand. So yes, definitely yes. Cognitive load and simplicity. Is it design free from unnecessary complexity? Yes, it is. It's super simple. And I have just a few points options on the side panel. I have a few buttons here. Yes, I do have more components here, but in this area, this is like the work area. But in comparison with other tools and other platforms, the this interface is not cluttered and it's spacious, it's understandable, and yeah, you need to adjust somehow to this interface, but it's not over complicated. It is good. Forms simplified, group logically using default or progressive disclosure. Yes, it actually is. They showed code at the beginning, but they haven't shown the like entire the file. They just showed a bit. Then they opened the preview for me, so I was somehow entertained. And also, I can go deeper. I can open it, and also I can see the console, and also I can check it, delete it, and also I can see the code. I can see the code base as well. So in this case, it's very helpful. And yeah, I can disclose information and go deeper every time I want to do it. Are visual distractions, pop-up, animation, microcopy minimized? Yes, it is. I might say that microcopy and animation that they actually can help me to understand what's going on and promote integration. Actually, just look at it. I hovered over and they start the animation and show all possible integrations that I can find here. Am I going to use it in my next design for PolyAI? Definitely yes, because I like this idea, I like this animation, and this was a bit biased. Okay, I might say it is biased, but I like the idea, and behind of it, it's about business because they can show me that these integrations are available, and if I'm a client or like a person entrepreneur, I'm also about integrations because I need to integrate my CRM. I need to integrate any other tools like MailChimp or any other tools to this website. And integration is number one thing that I'm going to look for. And I like it. Okay. Can users easily make decisions without overthinking? I guess so. But make decision, it's not like you can decide easily because you need to prompt to change your decision or roll back. And I will check it, yes, but it depends how good you are at prompting. Responsiveness and accessibility. I checked the responsiveness, so yes, accessibility is more complex. Does the design work well on different screen sizes? Yes. Are touch targets adequately sized and spaced? Haven't checked it thoroughly because I was using Inspector, but I'll skip it for now. Are color contrasts compliant with WCAG? I think so. It looks really well. It is contrasted enough. And let's see if I can use tab. Yeah, I can. Okay. It works really well. Of course, I need to start from the top, but it is okay. I'm not going to check whether they have alt tags for every icon, but it seems to me that it worked really well. So just time-wise, I will skip for now. But ideally, um, if you need to provide better accessibility, you need to check accessibility for the competitor with your design as well, and use some plugins to check color contrast. Are headings, alt text, and area labels present? Let's check area labels. Let's check on this icon. Mm, okay. Okay, I lost. Maybe later. Yeah, I usually use tools for that. I don't have on my laptop here. Okay, let's keep it. Is Keyboard navigation supported? Yes, it is. Micro interactions and feedback. Are hovers, press and state changes clear and representative? I might say yes. Right now, I focus the field, text field, and it actually have a feedback to me. And you can see I can also send it. I have hover effects that explain every button, hopefully. Yes, it is about almost every button. But okay, yes, so it is clear. Are transition and animations meaningful, not just decorative? They are meaningful. Either I might say that this animation is a bit more decorative, but it's justified because you have your business to serve. This is why you need to show icons that might be familiar to your user. So it's justified. The rest of the interface, it looks really good. Actually, I saw this tiny animation and it's just fun. I mean, look at this animation. It looks really smooth and clean, and this tiny micro animation, they're not like give a lot of I don't know pros to the interface, but as a design person, a product designer, I'm really into this tiny micro animation because they just look fun, and it's perfect for inspiration. Okay, so there are meaningful. Check. This system actions like saving, uploading, give me a feedback. Yes, it does, because once I click deploying, it also shows me the spinner, it shows me status, it showed me uh, what the step of the deployment I'm currently at. So yes, definitely check. Our confirmation and success states clearly communicated. Yes, I can see that they generated something. So I saw the status, the outcome of my prompt. And also, once I sent my prompt to the LLM, they also give me feedback about whether it's generating, analyzing, thinking. So, yes, definitely, yes. I have confirmation about system status as well. Integration, ecosystem, and extensibility section on my checklist. Yeah, integration. They're right here. So I can see that I can extend my work. I can integrate it to something else. And also, when I signed up, there was a few options how I can sign up, either using Google or GitHub or GitLab. It means that I also can use this product to integrate my website to them. So yes, does it integrate well with third-party tools or platforms? Yes, it is. Are login, sharing, or import-export flows smooth? Since I deployed, I also see can download code. So it means that I probably can use it somewhere else, probably on GitHub or GitLab to use my own repository. So yes, I can import, export in. Yes, I can log in using other platforms. Is account or subscription management intuitive? Definitely yes. They show that I can upgrade plan. And actually, you cannot see it. Oh yeah, upgrade, update. And yeah, I cannot use my own domain unless I upgraded the plan. Oh, maybe not. No, I can use my domain. No, by connect custom. Oh no, it's okay. Sorry, my bad. It is okay. Next one. Is there a clear onboarding offboarding path? I mean, it's really good onboarding path. I haven't had an onboarding, so definitely check. It wasn't annoying as some other platforms can have with like 10 different steps that you need to complete or different tasks that you need to perform. So it's really good. Next section, competitive advantage and innovation. Are there features or patterns unique to this product? Mm, I don't think about patterns, that patterns are really unique. This product is advanced, but the advancedity of this product is the same as ChatGPT and GitHub together because it helps you to generate content, but at the same time, they're really close to each other. They're like together. It's like, I don't know, it is advanced. The product is advanced and it is unique. And in the current situation in the world with AI world, I might say this product is really competitive because it was easy and fast for me to generate a product, and it is pretty easy for me to start selling, demoing, and etc. Because you can see I have this link. I can go and look for funding, for example, or start selling. So it is, in my opinion, make this product different. What are they doing better or differently than competitors? There are few other competitors, but currently I'm not going to talk about them. So please drop a comment if you would like me to review competitors of V0. I have a few of them. And if you know other tools that other platforms that can do almost something like that or almost like that, please drop a comment, drop the name, the link of this competitor, or like the tool that you want me to review, and I will definitely review it in my next video, just YouTube video or live. Yeah, if you like this live, please say something. It would be super cool. Okay, so what do they do better or differently than competitors? Right now, I will not feel this task, this check, because no idea yet. Other missed opportunities for innovation or improvement. Mm, right now, it's hard to say because this this point is really for you to review or design because you need to perform or conduct UX testing to understand improvements. And right now, this product is really advanced. So as a user, I might say that I would love to have some innovation and some improvements of some of my steps. For example, right now, I a bit lost between project, new project when I click on these pages. But at the same time, it wasn't part of my main flow. And if I'm talking just about my main flow, from me signing up to me deploying the thing and start selling my real product, the flow it was pretty good. And I have nothing to add to improve or ask for innovation. But other flows might be not that perfect. And in other flows, I might request something extra. And the last one on the competitive advantage. Does the product feel outdated, modern, or ahead of the curve? Definitely ahead of the curve because AI tool that can generate UI, it's fun. I mean, this is something that can help me as a designer to start do my work faster. Something that I can use already to get feedback from my users, not just showing Figma prototypes, but something real they can test. Yeah, of course, it will require some prompting, but at the same time, it's something that can help me to ship my design faster, to test my ideas faster, to do discovery and help my product to move faster than it was a year ago, for example. So yes, it is ahead of curve, and I will definitely use this product in the future. And now I finished the checklist, and the last part is final scorecard. So I know about the product. I analyzed the flow based this using this checklist, and now to understand and be unbiased, I need to score it. User journey and flow. Where is the? I need to score each section, and I can rate from 1 to 5, where 5 is the flow was really excellent, and 1 if the flow was really poor. I might say that user journey and flow was excellent. It was 5 because it was easy, straightforward. It took less than half an hour to get the final result. Usability heuristics. I mean, everything was good. I haven't been able to try error prevention and diagnose and recover from errors because, again, time wise. But let's set up 4.5. Sorry, guys. But it's really good. Information architecture. I have all checks, so it is good. I might say that it is a 5. Visual design and layout. I have all checks, so 5. Cognitive load and simplicity. I have all checks, 5. Responsiveness and accessibility. I were able to check responsiveness and accessibility somehow, but I haven't checked everything, like do really thorough check and asking a screen reader to navigate through the interface. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that it is really necessary for this kind of platform. But if you disagree, please let me know. Um, it's a really sensitive topic because accessibility, this is something that we should provide by default. Being able to provide access for everyone to the tool, be able to just engage with it. But at the same time, as a product designer, I'm more into product and business and trying to understand whether my users really require any features, and accessibility, unfortunately, is one of them. So let's say that responsiveness is good, and accessibility, color-wise, and readability and the contrast is really good. So I might say that 4 and 5, just because I wasn't able to check accessibility thoroughly. Uh, micro into uh, Micro interactions and feedback. All checks, 5. Integration and ecosystem. All checks, 5. Competitive advantage. I haven't been able to check their competitors. Again, drop the name of the competitor. I'm more than happy to check and compare. So competitive analysis and advantage, 4.5. Again, it's not too bad. It's not too good. It's somewhere. So now I need to have the sum, the total number of things. And here you can just sum all these points or try to find an average. For me, it would be easier to actually sum everything, and the final result will be. I'm really bad at math. Sorry, guys. I cannot use my brain to calculate everything, so shame on me. I hope I just like maybe next time I need to try to have background music or something. Maybe in this case it will be less annoying for you to listen to me. And this is my really first time doing live, so I wonder if other really cool guys who also do live videos a lot have some background music on the background. Oh, okay, so I did the math, and it's 43.5 in total. So what about next steps? I have my, let's say, competitive analysis or design review. And if I'm going to have more and more designs to review, I can use this checklist as something that I can always come back and review other designs compared to their competitors, or just use it for me for my future references. For example, if I'm looking for a product with really good information architecture, now I will go on V0 by Vercel and try to analyze information architecture. And I would assume that maybe other flows will also have really good information architecture approach, like the information architecture would be really good on other flows, but it's biased. This is why you can use only to check only one flow. But it doesn't mean that if one flow of the product was good, then other flows might be good as well. No, it might be the opposite. It might be good as well. It's absolutely unpredictable. This is why you need to use this checklist to check only one flow. This is why next time when I'm going to use the competitor of V0, I will definitely check on the main flow and then compare with the total score that I got while reviewing V0. So yes, this is the live for today. I will leave the link for this field design review checklist below on the description of the live. Please drop a comment if you like this format. Please drop a comment with your thoughts. I will definitely read it. And I would love to hear your feedback because, right now I just reviewed one product and I really like to do something fun to help our design community to grow, share my experience. I have 10 years of experience to share. And if you really like this live, please do something. Just help me to understand that you really like it. And if you don't like it, also share, because in this case, I will save my time and your time. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, looking forward to hear from you. Have a great rest of the day, night, evening, and keep designing. Bye bye.